Welcome back, my agri client family. And today we'll be talking about how you can build your own fish pond. Cost low. That is, you don't need to spend much to get this done. So follow me while I talk about this. So today I'll be telling you about how you can build your own fish pond and get started with your fish farming without spending so much, without breaking the bank. I understand that you don't need to spend much, so I got you. Okay, so let's get down to business. Now, the first thing you need to talk about your location. Yeah, location is important in everything we do. Why? Because the location where you set up a business will determine the profitability most of the time. Yes. So now, when we talk about location in fish farming, now you need to select location with enough sunlight that has shades as well. But ensure you stay away from locations that have heavy trees that will be dropping leaves, because these leaves will end up contaminating the water where you have your fishes. Okay. So ensure you go for the right location. That being said, now there are so many materials you will need to set up your fish pond. Let's get down to that. So now let's talk about the materials you need to set up your fish pond. Now you need a trampoline or a pond liner. That is where the water will be in, right? Where you will put the water inside when you must have put it up there. And the next thing you need is a water pump to keep the water aerated. That's to allow air coming into the water. Do you understand? Now the next thing you need as well is a bricks, sorry. You need bricks in order to set up the walls of the fish pond. You need to set up the walls before you put a trampoline. So you need bricks to get this done, or a soil like sand. So, but bricks are cool. And finally, after you must have gotten all of these things, the next thing you need to do is to get your fingerlings. You go to the market, buy your fingerlings, get feed, and you're set. So first, we'll have to start with the construction. So to get started with the construction, you will need to think of the size of your pond. How do you want your size to be? The size of a pond to be. Now you can get started with a pond that is 4 by 8. Okay, so you have to dig it 2 feet deep. Okay, make sure you level the ground for good water flow. Now, after you must have done this, the next thing you need to do is to put the trampoline, put it down, and make sure you put it rightly so that there will be no rock under. Because if there is any rock under the trampoline, it can puncture it, and you know what that would do. Things that are not supposed to penetrate the house in for your fish will penetrate. So after you must have done this, now the next thing you need to do is to put in water. Now you can decide to use buckets to fill the trampoline with water, or you use hose. Any of them that works for you is fine. After you must have filled the trampoline with water, the next thing you need to do is allow this water stay for at least 1 week before you can now decide to get to the market to buy your fingerlings and put them into the trampoline. Now, since it's time for you to buy your fingerlings now, what you need to do is ensure that this water is dechlorinated. After you must have ensured that the water is dechlorinated, you can now go for the right species of fish that you think is more suitable for you to get started with. You can get started with catfish or any other one you feel is cool. Because mostly now, why I mentioned catfish is mostly people in so many locations enjoy eating catfish, right? So if your location is part of the locations where they enjoy eating catfish, then going for catfish would be a nice idea for you. So after you must have ensured that the water is dechlorinated, you go for the species that you're comfortable with, go to the market, get them, then you buy feed for your fingerlings and you start rearing your fish. That is it. So at this point, you're in business. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you got value, do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on the bell notification so that you can get notified anytime we post other videos, because we'll be bringing more and more videos your way. Thank you so much once again. Have a nice day. Peace out.